Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm gonna teach you guys how you can make a cool glass effect, and let's jump into it. So the first thing you need to do is right click and create a new adjustment layer. Then make sure that your adjustment layer is checked and go to this thing over here and click on proportional grid. Then select this tool over here. If you can see this tool, just go to window and then enable tools. Okay, make sure that your adjustment layer is checked, and I'm gonna make a square like this, right? I'm gonna get back on my selection tool and I'm gonna expand this thing just a little bit, and then search for the effect called magnify. I'm gonna put it in my adjustment layer, and then I'm gonna change the size to something like 1000. I think it could be good. 1001. Then I'm gonna press R on my keyboard to see the rotation attribute. I'm gonna put the rotation to around 25. Nice. Then I'm gonna search for the effect called CC Light Sweep. I'm gonna drag and drop it into my adjustment layer. I'm gonna change the direction to positive 25. Right? And then what I'm gonna do is go to center, keyframe it, but when we are gonna keyframe it, we're gonna press Alt on the keyboard. So this way it turns red and it enables the expression. And then you're gonna press Shift P on your keyboard to see the position attribute, and we are gonna link our expression to our position attributes. So this way, when we're gonna animate the position, the effect is gonna be animate too. So I'm gonna left click on this thing to keyframe the position. I'm gonna place my layer, my effect over here. Then I'm gonna go to the end of my clip and I'm gonna put it here. I'm just gonna drag the keyframe to the last frame, then select the keyframe, right click, keyframe assistant, easy use them. So now we have this, guys. That looks pretty cool already, but it means the border of the glass. So we're gonna create that right away. Press E on your keyboard 2 times so we don't see this position attribute again. And then we're gonna duplicate this layer. Right, press E on your keyboard and select both effects and delete them. And then you're gonna search for the effect called fill. You're gonna put the color to black. Search for the effect called CC Light Sweep. And you're gonna put the direction to positive 90. And then you're gonna increase the width to make the border like this. You're gonna decrease the sweep intensity to something like this. And then you're gonna increase the edge thickness. Nice. To 20. And now you're gonna duplicate this effect and you're gonna just change the direction to negative 90. Right? Then you're gonna click on this thing, toggle switch mode. So this way you can see the mode, and you're gonna just change the mode to screen. So now, as we can see, we have some border. Right? And now what we can do to make this effect looks cooler, we can add, for example, color correction. I'm gonna use one that is on my pack. If you guys want to get my color correction, it's from my color correction pack. The link would be in the description. Thank you to everyone who's gonna get it. This is the best way to support the channel. And let's continue the tutorial. So once I have my CC, I think that this is a really cool effect that you can use in your edit, but this is now not the only effect. For example, if I delete my CC, my color correction, you can search for the effect called hue and saturation. And keyframe the channel range, go to the end of your clip, put it to 1, press U on your keyboard to see the keyframe, select them, right click, keyframe assistant, ease them. And then as you can see, we have this cool hue effect. So basically you can do a ton of effect with that. All you have to do is be creative, but in my case, I'm just gonna keep the CC effect because I think it looks really great, right? So now what we can do, guys, is select both of your adjustment layer, right click, pre-compose them, make sure move all attribute is enabled, click on toggle switch mode, and press this little thing, right? And now we can put as many glass as we want. For example, if I choose this one to start 10 frame later, so how can I be 10 frame later is by pressing Ctrl Shift arrow right, and I'm gonna just make it start right now, and it does this cool effect. So now as you can see, I have 2 glass. I'm gonna just put it 10 frames later. Okay, I think that 15 is better. And now we have this cool effect, and you can duplicate it as many times as you want. So I'm just gonna do the same once again, right? And now we have this cool effect. So thank you guys for watching this tutorial. I hope it helped you. If it does, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. It's win-win for you and for me. And see you in the next one, guys.